readers, my name is Liz and today we're doing a little unboxing. This box is so cute and beautiful and I loved the little design and I've got a little character right here and this is for Aru-chan and the End of Time and it says Rick Riordan Presents, which is, yes, awesome, because anything Rick Riordan does is amazing because he is so good at amplifying other voices and people who are of own voices and stuff like that as far as I have seen, and has been so good at including so many great characters in his book, so many diverse characters, and talking about not just racial diversity, but just all sorts of stuff. I know, I get a little bit weird when I talk about diversity, and not because oh, diversity is this thing that, no, diversity is real life, it is, but also I never want to make it seem like I'm checking off a box or I'm like, oh look, I read X amount of books that have diverse characters in them, aren't I so good? But I am the kind of person who's like, look, a book, and it's by somebody who's amazing and they deserve all the credit that they're getting and all the hype and all the things, and to have somebody like Rick Riordan who has so much, not just goodness out in the world, but just he's a household name basically, not for everybody necessarily, but if you have a middle schooler or a high schooler, they probably have at least heard of this guy, and if you've ever heard of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, enough fangirling of a white guy. Let's open this box and let's see what's inside. I should also mention, because disclaimers are good, that I got this from the publisher, so thank you so much to them for that. This is by, yes, it is Disney Hyperion. Thank you to Disney Hyperion for sending me this box. It's amazing so far, so great. The Thing. Why am I so much? This book is by Roshani Chokshi, which if you haven't read her books, you should do it because they're great. I had one of her books on hand a while back and I don't know what I did with it. It was The Star-Touched Queen. It's one of those books where you just have to sit back and just marvel at all the greatness, because I love folklore, but sometimes the fantasy aspect of it is beyond what my mind can grasp. Some of the stuff I was like, what's happening? But it's so good. So it really does make so much sense that these two authors paired up, and this is supposed to be Hindu mythology, and he's done Roman mythology, Greek mythology. In Rick Riordan fashion, it does say, don't let anyone myth out on this book. Okay. This says, don't wake the sleeper. So I'm not exactly sure what this has to do with the book quite yet. This looks like fun, and so just put it in my head. No, I'm not. And then we have something that is bubble wrapped. These look like cookies or something. Can I eat them? Probably not. Hashtag be gluten inclusive. I mean, be gluten intolerant inclusive. I don't know what I'm saying. It's from a company called A Dozen Eggs, which I think is adorable. These are so adorable. This one has a little hand, and this one has a pigeon on it, and this one has a little bowl with a flame. And next we have this little keychain, gluten-free, of course, and it is a little lightning bolt, and I have to pull the tab on the back, and then ooh. And then there are these Did You Know cards, and it says, the Pandava brothers are demigod warrior princes and the heroes of the ancient Sanskrit epic of the Mahabharata. I'm too white. Chitragupta is a Hindu god who keeps a record of everything a soul has ever done, good and bad. He is closely tied to the principle of karma, as in what goes around comes around. Did you know a Makara is a creature in Hindu mythology that resembles a shiny blue crocodile the size of a 3-story building? I think I'd be running and hiding from that thing. And then we have the book itself, Aru-chan and the End of Time by Roshani Chokshi, a New York Times bestselling author. She's great and wonderful and so cute in person. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. So up here we have this piece of art, and that also reflects in the chapter headings. So on the top of chapter 1, it's got that same thing. It's half of that. I'm not sure what those are called, but I'm sure some people will tell me in the comments. So awesome. So on the back it has a little snippet of like, here's what people will tell you about this book. Of course, Percy Jackson meets Sailor Moon in this inaugural title in the Rick Riordan Presents program, a wild and wildly funny epic journey based on Hindu mythology. So this seems like a really great book. I love me some middle grade, and I love to hear more about other mythologies and stuff like that. It just looks so fun, because it is one of those that it's going to be in the spirit of Percy Jackson. It's going to be a lot of shenanigans and a lot of fun, but also a lot of like, oh, I didn't know this about this mythology. I didn't know this about, you know, this culture. Add it to your TBR. Put it on your Amazon wish list. Pre-order it. Tell your libraries about it. Tell your school about it. I really think that this is going to be such an awesome story. I have not read much about it other than what I just read to you and what I heard about it as far as like it being a Rick Riordan Presents imprint, and just love it so much and I can't wait to read it. So I hope you guys, again, check it out. How many times am I gonna say this? What words? Words are hard. Words are hard, guys. But I really hope you guys check this out, and I can't wait. The words, they look so good. They look so tasty. Other than, you know, these cookies. Disney. I'm just gonna be salty about it because I'm like, I can't eat the cookies. I can't. So I hope you guys have a great day and keep reading.